The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
You ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight? I always ask that of all my prey. I just like the sound of it.
What is the deal, Raider Nation? Welcome to the afternoon edition of Good Morning Raider Nation live podcast right here on Raiders Allegiance with yours truly, Lunatic Raider. Yes, indeed, today is the trade deadline, and a matter of fact, we just hit 1 o'clock. The deadline is here. Now, you might have trades trickle in right after it's been put in before the deadline. We shall see, but there has been a lot of moves made by other teams so far. The Raiders have not made a move from what we know of. Maybe there's a trade deadline, last minute proposal, acceptance, and then they'll announce it. But right now, as we speak, Raiders ain't made a move. So reading in between the lines, what this is kind of telling me, which I kind of figured, with the reports coming out that says that Mark Davis is behind Josh McDaniels, they already knew going into it this year that it was a 2-year plan to get the players that they needed to fit their system, both defensively and offensively. And with that being said, there's no rush to judgment. You got 2 years to establish what it is with the players you need to get the job done, because they said that the scheme that John Gruden and them ran is completely different from what Josh McDaniels and them is trying to run. So the parts aren't like corresponding. The players that were here, a lot of them, that's why some got traded, some got released, because it did not fit what McDaniels is doing. I know not to rush to judgment. I know a lot of people was calling for his head. Off with his head. You know what I mean? Josh McDaniels. But I mean, come on now. And then I see posts in Twitter where, Steve Nash got fired in Brooklyn, and people say, see, Raiders, you can fire somebody after so many games, but see, that's not all true. Because Steve Nash this was his 3rd season as being head coach. Now, maybe if we get to the 3rd season of Josh McDaniels and the outcome is the same, then hey, it's time to exit stage left. Maybe that's when they decide to take matters in their own hands as far as Mark Davis and be like, man, hey, you had your opportunity, you failed. But after 7 games. So let's go ahead and let them do their thing. And I kind of figure with them accumulating all these draft picks that now they went out and did the offensive side of the ball. The offensive line to me still ain't shit. It showed us. So, but you got draft picks going into this draft coming up, a lot of them. So now you can address those as well as the defense. So I say just fuck it. Fire them motherfucker right now ain't gonna get us into the playoffs with whoever they bring in next, and it won't be a head coach that we want. So basically what you'll be doing is leasing out the head coaching spot if you let Josh McDaniels go, because you can't hire another coach during the season off of anybody's roster. So it would have to be somebody that's a coordinator right now on this team that might not do any better. So then you actually in less than a year would be going through 3 coaches. Josh McDaniels, the interim, and whoever you hire after that. Fuck that. 3 coaches in less than a year? That's what happened last year. So, I mean, shit. It is what it is, man. Can't sit here and tap dance around the fact that we do need motherfuckers on this team. How many times we say, Teamer ain't it, Illuminor ain't it. So when do we replace them? In the draft. You go get the dudes that you feel can do what you need them to do in your system. But with that being said, man, hey, a lot of moves have been made already with former team. Matter of fact, hold on, I got an update. On another move. Let's see exactly what they're talking about. Let's see. All right, so the Colts just made a trade. The Colts trade Nyheim Hines to the Bills by the deadline. So that's another trade that just came through. I see the Colts and the Bills made a deal on Nyheim Hines. So that's just happened. I just got the update right now. The other moves that made, and none of these mention the Raiders. So before, matter of fact, before I jump into that, man, I'm so like, I want to know what the fuck what we doing. But anyway, before I even get into that further into this whole segment, let's shout out everybody that's here, man. Hey, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Robert Pena, my God, thank you for coming this afternoon. Holly Tanner, it is a pleasure to have you here as usual. Let's see who else we got in here. Circus Raiders in the house. Yes, indeed. Eagletarian 207 is in the house. Yes, and Sinister, what is the deal? Dominic 5 is in the house. Yes, B. Al is in the house. What's the deal, man? Eugene Powell, my guy. Top of the afternoon to you. Yes, indeed. We got Gord Penderson in the house, man. Tops to you, man. Thank you for pulling up. Navy Vet 44, salute to you, my brother. It is a pleasure to have you here. Then we got Al's Ghost. Man, welcome. Welcome, Al's Ghost. Hey, Al's Ghost is always welcome. You feel me? Let's go, man. Just win, baby. From the afterlife. Let's go. Snoops Hernandez, what is the deal, my guy? Tops. For real. We got D. Raider in the house. Yes, sir. Let's see who else we got tiptoeing out here, man. Let's see. Gord, I got Gord. Okay. Shit, hey, shout out to everybody out there in the chat, man. To those that are watching, that are here for the first time. It's an afternoon edition with the trade deadline being at 1, so I want to be on top of all the news as it's released. So that's why I took the 7 o'clock a.m. Good Morning Raider Nation show and moved it to 1 p.m. Pacific because I want to be on top of everything. So now that we're here, if this is your first time here, please subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and knock the hell out of that notification bell so you can be notified of all the content I release, even breaking news. This is Raiders Allegiance. I am your host, Lunatic Raider. We're going to dig into all the trade deadline details. I'm still waiting for, there might be some other news trickling in like we just seen with the Bills and Colts making a trade. But let's go over the stuff that already has occurred before the deadline. There's quite a few moves teams have made. Sebastian, what's the deal, man? Hey, Tops, man. Top of the afternoon to you. Thank you for pulling up. For real. All right. So as we have it so far, man, we had the Falcons trade wide receiver Calvin Ridley to the Jaguars. We have the 49ers trading running back Jeff Wilson to the Dolphins. Broncos trade outside linebacker Bradley Chubb to the Dolphins. Dolphins been making some moves, y'all. The Washington Commanders have traded cornerback Wilson Jackson III to Pittsburgh. The Steelers trade wide receiver Chase Claypool to the Bears. Lions trade tight end TJ Hockenson to the Vikings. And the Jets trade defensive end Jacob Martin to the Broncos. Now, those are trade picks and so forth. I don't know the specifics all the way through because, some picks can be like a 6th-round pick, can become a 4th-round pick, depending on if, they make the playoffs or not make the playoffs. It's all kind of shit that you got to wait for it to unravel. But basically, this is where we stand at 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern. The trade deadline is here. We are now waiting for any late. Okay, we got 2 more. I got some more new. Hey, it's trickling in. I'm gonna let y'all know as soon as it comes. Like I said, that's why I did a 1 o'clock show. All right, let's get into this shit. Who just made another move? All right. So I guess Brandon Cooks did not get moved. He wanted to get moved. They dismissed him from practice, thinking that they were trying to work on a trade. Now, I wonder, do they release him? Do they release Cooks? Since they couldn't trade him, that's going to be interesting to find out. For real. We already talked about the Colts trading Nyheim to the Bills. What else do we got on this? That is about it. But as they come in, I'm going to let y'all know as soon as they come in. We the people, my guy, top of the afternoon. I was getting ready to say morning. Top of the afternoon, man. Hey, salute to the chat, man. Like I said, there's only one nation. That's the motherfucking Raider Nation, man. Anybody else putting nation after their name, May God have mercy on your soul, because that time will come. We're gonna snatch that shit off of it and put it back on ours. Quit stealing shit. Shout out to the chat, man. Hey, top of the afternoon. Yes, indeed. So as you see, there's quite a few moves. Is there anything that's really earth-shattering for us in the AFC West? Nah, not as yet. Like I said, if a lot of trades come in, they gotta approve them before they release the shit. You know what I mean? So it's a wait and see. Let's give it the next 30 minutes. That's why I'm glad I'm here at 1 o'clock. I was here for this. I got home. I said, you know what? I'm not going live at 7. I'm gonna go ahead, set everything up, go to bed, get my rest, get up at noon, get ready. As soon as 1 o'clock hit everybody from the Raider Nation with the facts as they come in, keep you guys up to know. And I'm glad y'all y'all could have been anywhere else, but you chose to rock with your boy right here on Raiders Allegiance, man. I salute you guys, man. I appreciate you guys. Please subscribe to the channel. Please hit that like as well. Leave a comment or two. Let's get this algorithm going, man. We are on the verge of 1,000. We are working our way. We have less than 80 subscribers we need left. That's it. 80, less than 80. I think last time I checked, we're at 79. 79 away from 1,000, man. Thank you guys for the support. Man, like I say, I try to make this shit fun for y'all, give y'all information, but make y'all laugh at the same time. Bruh, we only got each other, man, so fuck everybody else. Hey, shout out to Fluffy. Thank you for pulling up, Fluffy. Let me see. Yes, indeed, man. You said let's trade DC. What we gonna trade him for? A pack of ramen? Because the way he playing, what kind of value you think Carr got right now? Let's keep it 100. What kind of value do you think Carr holds? Is it the kind of value where teams wait till you release him and say, I'm not trading you shit. You gonna release him, bro? You might as well just finish the season out. Let's finish the season, see where we stand, and then make a choice after that. His contract is set up to go ahead and make that choice. It ain't our decision. Hey, let Ziegler and them handle that shit. Carr, get out there. Hey, you want your job? Save that shit. It's on you, bro. It's on you, bro. If you coming or going. Charm City, man, what is the deal? Salute to Charm City, man. Thank you for pulling up. I keep refreshing. I'm trying to see if anything else happened. Yeah, I'm curious about Cooks. Wide receiver Cooks. I thought they was really going to find a place to move him because people are moving. Come on, Calvin really gets traded? Claypool gets traded? For Brandon Crooks? I mean, yeah, he a fucking crook. Yeah, that's crazy. So I'm wondering what's the next move for Cooks? Is it being released and then going out there and choosing where he wants to go without having to get traded for? Hey, shout out to Raider Patches, man. What is the deal, my guy? Pillaging just for fun, yes indeed. We taking what we want and leaving what we don't. Hey, shout out to you, man. Top of the afternoon, yes indeed. So yes, man, it's a few moves have been made. None of them involves the Raiders. So what my assumption is by this is the fact that the Raiders do not want to release any of their trade capital. They know they got to go in there and fix this defense, fix the right side of the offensive line, unless we use one of these rookies and develop them throughout the season. If you find the season to be lost, develop the young guys now. The undrafteds and the rookies, fuck it, why not? If you feel like this, they said we still trying to, do the playoff run thing. Hey, if you make the playoffs, that's a miracle. They're going to have to do a story, a 30 for 30 on your ass. Because for the way it look right now, bro, playoffs. Shit, if you get your ticket to one, you can make the playoffs. Because you ain't playing in that motherfucker the way y'all been playing. But hey, fucking never quit though. Like I say, never quit, never give up. That's like being a Raider fan. Just because the team doing bad, I'm not about to jump ship and go try to find another team. I don't believe in quitting. Nah. Because see, my theory is always the day you decide to quit might be the day before you're supposed to succeed. You'll never find out. You never find out. So stay on the course, whatever fucking course you have the Raiders on, whatever you're projecting and the time frame you needed to establish your players on this team to fill the voids of positions of need, hey, handle that shit. Handle that shit. I'm not gonna jump ship. I'm not gonna say fuck the Raiders. I'll be damned I do that shit. Like I said, if you have a son and he play football, and let's be honest, the motherfucker's trash, are you gonna be the only parent out there be like, boo, get my son off of there, he sucks ass. My son sucks ass. No, you not doing that shit, bruh. Anything you attach to, you can't give up and just diss him like that. You ain't got no loyalty. You know what I mean? I know we upset right now. We want certain motherfuckers to be replaced with somebody that's able to perform that job at the high level. Now, of course. But right now, we ain't got nobody to replace him at a high level. Shit. You know what I mean? What the fuck? You go from shit to diarrhea. You know what I mean? With the way this roster is built, man. Come on now. Remember, motherfuckers was hollering for Stidham, and then Stidham gets in the game this last time. Didn't he get sacked? Didn't he hand off a ball? It was a negative 2-yard run? Bruh, like I say, ain't no sunshine when she's gone. You know what I mean? Ain't no sunshine. We got to make our own sunshine. Yes, indeed. Shout out to Damian Bonds, man. Thank you for pulling up, man, for real. Yes, indeed. Adrian Rodriguez, what is the deal, man? Top of the afternoon. Thank you for pulling up, my brother, for real. I can never leave the nation either, Damien. I don't even know how motherfuckers can even fix their mouth to even say such blasphemy. That is blasphemous. How dare you? What? So you must not have been around when we was, what was we, 2-14 in 2006? You must not have been around that, huh? Yeah, I was around. That was the year before we drafted Jamarcus Russell. That's what landed us the #1 pick. 2 fucking wins on the season. Yes, indeed, I remember that quite fondly. And it's a memory I do not want to have, but damn it, it's locked in my fucking brain because it's something I do not want to repeat. Right now, we got 2 wins. Do we get another win? Do we get more than another win? Fuck it, I'm gonna ride this out and see what happens. This ain't the position we wanted to be in, y'all, but fuck it, this is the position we in. We got to deal with that shit. Sometimes you got to take shit on the chin. You know what I mean? But I'm not about to quit the silver and black, bruh. Can't do that shit. It's not even built in me. Johnny, hey, what is the deal, man? Hey, you remember that shit, P? Hey, bruh. 2 games. And this is why I always knew that we always had Pittsburgh's number, because one of the games we won was against Pittsburgh that year. What was it? Gronkowski? Wasn't it Gronkowski that we had playing for his ball head dude? He won it because he was from Pennsylvania. So it was like a motivation type game for him. And we won that shit. But yeah, man, hey, it's been worse, bruh, than what we doing right now. And because you just imagine. Fuck, I just don't want to repeat this shit. I feel y'all, man. Trust me, I really feel y'all. And sometimes you start questioning shit. You know what I mean? Sometimes life will make you question the obvious. You know what I mean? Like, fuck, is it worth it? Fuck yeah, it's worth it. Fuck yeah, it's worth it. You know what I mean? If we don't win another game this season, I'm gonna be fucking pissed. But on the flip side, this is why I said, what would you do with the #1 overall pick this year? With damn near the first pick in every round. And we got all our picks and some. So you get top picks in damn near every round. If you in a mode of trying to rebuild your defense and offense, you would have the collateral, you would have the assets to go out there and really make some major fucking moves. Like some real good major moves, because this defense needs players, and this draft will have ample opportunity of drafting motherfuckers to come right in and help. Now, do we want that to happen? Fuck no. We want the playoffs. That's a no-brainer. We want to make the playoffs. But if all else fails and we don't make the playoffs and we do suck ass the rest of the season, then in exchange, give me a motherfucking draft pick that I can put elite talent coming from the college level on my defense to perform, I'm gonna keep saying that shit, to perform at a high level for the defense. The defense, you feel me? We need the best of the best to turn this shit around like that. I'm talking about motherfuckers you draft that come right in, plug and play. Not wait a couple of years because they were on the back end of the draft and their value's not as high. And it takes a little more development on the lower end of the draft to develop. Sometimes you get a diamond in the rough. You know what I mean? But all in all, your first three rounds is talent that you might pretty much be able to come right and plug in and play. That's how elite they will be. They will be those type of players that you will have the pick of the litter at certain positions, whether it's defensive tackle, right tackle, cornerback, linebacker. The choice is yours. The choice is yours. You just got to make the right choice. That's the thing about the draft. No more of this reaching and missing. Fuck that shit. Leatherwood. How's Leatherwood doing in Chicago, by the way, you guys? Is Leatherwood? Is Leatherwood is he playing? I have not heard his name. You know what I mean? It's just something that came to mind right there. You know what I mean? What about Trayvon Mullen? How's he doing in Atlanta? Has he played yet? Just curious. A lot of people thought we made mistakes letting people go. And obviously it has not, you know what I mean, translated over to the new teams. So maybe these motherfuckers, they got to go through. You know what I mean? Maybe Abram and Josh Jacobs and Cleveland Farrell didn't get traded, but maybe they just let them go. Do you let them go? We gonna see. They gotta make a decision on what they want to do, because free agency is before the draft. You know what I mean? That's gonna dictate to you what your draft could look like. Whatever you do in free agency or whatever you don't do in free agency will dictate the draft to you. It will tell you what do you need, and don't reach for it. Grab the best available player of need. That is the correct way to draft. Don't reach for need. Don't grab a defensive tackle if he ain't ranked up where you grabbing him at, but a motherfucking offensive lineman is, and you be like, but we really need a defensive tackle. Stop doing that dumb shit. Bruh, stop doing that shit. Whatever the best available player is at a need that you have, grab that motherfucker. Not the greatest of need. Maybe, like I said, maybe your defensive tackle position is more desperate of a need than, say, grabbing a corner. But at the time of the draft, maybe the best corner that's better than the best available DT is there at your picking. You grab that corner. That's common sense. You know what I mean? That's common sense. Shout out to everybody out there, man. Hey, Circus Raider in the house, man. Exactly, Circus. We were reaching. And you know what, like I just explained what a reach is. You're reaching for a specific need. And you don't do that. Like I said, just because you need a fucking defensive tackle, right? But if that defensive tackle is ranked beneath a corner or a linebacker that's there for your takings, you don't skip them if their value is better than the DT. And you don't take the DT because that's what you really need. Fuck no, we need a corner and a linebacker as well. Grab the best at that available moment. See, and that's the kind of philosophy you need to have. Gruden them was like, we really need an offensive tackle. Let's grab Leatherwood. Fuck. Look where that got us. This motherfucker can't develop for shit. And I'm knowing that he ain't developing with the Bears. I ain't heard shit. I need a drink right now. Hey, the Raiders make me drink. Motherfucker go to, hey, yeah, my name's Lunatic Raider, and I have a drinking problem. Well, Lunatic, when did you start drinking? Since the Raiders haven't had a winning season. I stopped for a minute last year, but actually, when they have a winning season, I drink like a motherfucker too, counselor. Like, Lunatic, what? I drink when they lose and I drink when they win. Ain't that a bitch? I'm not an alcoholic. I'm just dependent on my team to win or lose. I'm affected by them when they lose and win. I drink. Well, in the all season, hey, I'm sober as a motherfucker. All season, man, I'll be like, just, dum-da-dum, which football is here? Dum-da-dum. Oh, no, I don't feel like drinking. season come, hey, motherfuckers drinking for every touchdown they get, interception they throw, every fumble. Oh my God. Every forced fumble we make, I just drink. Yeah, I'm not one of them irritating drunks, and I'm not one of them ones that them motherfuckers get on my fucking nerves. Bruh, handle your liquor. When you get to that point where you feel like it's going all bad, you stop. I got stories too, boy. Hey, but we gonna get into this. Hold on, let me double check and see if anything popped up. Did I say that? Hold on. Jackson. Yeah, I did say that. Yeah, they nothing new came through yet. Yep. The Patriots did not trade Kendrick Bourne. They did not trade him, so he's not going nowhere. I don't know. I don't think Kamara is going anywhere because they was asking for a shitload of picks. They want to get the McCaffrey type trade. Good luck with that. But the Rams, I don't think the Rams did anything. Of course, I don't hear shit about the Raiders. So that lets me know that the Raiders are just going to move forward with the rest of the season with what we have. Maybe free agency. Maybe now that the trade deadline is over, here's the second wave of that. Now you wait for releases. There will be players being released from their teams that could not work out a trade for those said players. So now, when that happens, now you can get value. Maybe a rental for the rest of the season, but it's not going to cost you an arm and a leg. It's not, because they're going to get the guaranteed money from the team that releases them, right? Then they can get a new contract with whoever they sign on with, which usually ain't going to break the bank. It's just going to be something to fill out the rest of the season. You know, get a couple of chippers right here and there. You know what I mean? So let's see the next wave. Let's see what the Raiders do this next. You feel me? Charm City in the house. Al's Ghost. Yes, indeed. You've been in 2 abusive relationships? Oh, my God. Hey, for real, bruh. That's what this feel like, too. It's like, I can understand now. A motherfucker just getting beat up by their spouse, but they love their spouse so much. It's like, I'm willing to take them shots. You ain't, put it like this. You're not hitting me harder than I love my team. You know what I mean? You're not going to do anything worse than the love I have for my team. Ain't nothing you can do to me to make me not love my team like I love my team. See, my loyalty runs like a motherfucker. You know, maybe I'm loyal, you know what I mean, to an extent of where maybe it blinds my judgment. But fuck it, who needs judgment when you got the Raiders? I don't need judgment. Fuck that. You get judgment when you die, Judgment Day. Until then, don't judge me. Don't judge me. I love my team. I love them hard as fuck. You know what I mean? Let me see who else we got up in this motherfucker, man. Shout out to everybody out there in the chat. To those who are watching for the first time, please subscribe to the channel. Please hit that like and that notification bell so you can be notified of all the content I release. Please, and also, if you could, I beg you, I ask you, please, leave a comment. I don't care if you just say, for the algorithm. Well, fuck you, lunatic. Don't like your hat color, lunatic. It ain't silver and black. Well, it don't have to be silver and black. Not when you represent the motherfucking... Shout out to the armed services. You know, I got the green and the brown, bro. You know what I mean? I had to shake it up. Oh, now the camera like, man, I can't see your hat now. Everybody don't like your shit, so I'm just gonna have to make it invisible. It wasn't invisible just a minute ago. The fuck? Boy, I tell you, hey, these webcams, I'm gonna tell my webcam motherfucker, if I catch you drunk on a weekend, I'm fucking you up. Well, lunatic, what did I do? Yeah, I bounced that bitch back, didn't I? You son of a bitch. Hey, I swear this motherfucker got a mind of his own. This motherfucker would do shit like, wait a minute, I just had you clear, and all of a sudden, I might have to look into another camera, bro. Yes, I said that shit. I'm gonna find a replacement for your ass. Keep fucking off my fucking video, bitch. Nah, let me quit. But yeah, man. I'm riding till the wheels fall off. You not getting rid of me, bruh. I'll stock my team, but I ain't gonna stock no bitch. Let's keep it 100. They come a dime a dozen. Raiders, there's only one Raider team. It's like having that one woman that you have that's like everything you always wanted and you could never find the one you was looking for, but this is her. You bitch, no. If I gotta Rick James you and handcuff you to a post in the basement, you ain't going nowhere. You ain't going nowhere. You mine. You mine for life. Raiders, you're mine for life. I own you. You know what I mean? Hold on, I'm getting updates. Nope, nothing. I kind of figured that, man. I don't think the Raiders. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, we already know about that trade with the Bills, NFL trade deadline. Von Miller. Damn, they getting all these motherfucking updates. Y'all giving me old shit. Brandon Cooks cryptic tweet. Yeah, I think Cooks might end up getting released, man. Because he didn't care what team he got traded to. They said whatever team they was mentioning, he was liking it on Twitter. He wants to get the fuck out of there. So don't be surprised if they move on from him, man. They might release this dude if the contract situation allows that to happen. Let me see. Bills, nope. Yeah, I'm getting a whole bunch of shit at 1 minute. Let me see. Linebacker, Kamu Bergerhire is signing with the Arizona Cardinals. So the Cardinals are signing. See, like I said, you're starting to get, if you couldn't make a move at trade deadline, now the free agency opens right back up again. Now you're back into the next wave of free agency. And there's a lot of people out there. There's also going to be talent being released, like I just mentioned. D. Raiders. Let's see. No, they didn't let go of him. They traded Chubb. Chubb got traded to Miami. D. Raider, he got traded to Miami. Oh, wait a minute, what you say? Uncles just let go. Bradley Chubb. Oh no, you said that shit. Okay, that's right. Yeah. I just finished reading the whole thing. Yeah, Miami did the trade, man. Hey, Miami made moves, man. You can't be mad at them. They didn't sit on their hands. They actually think they got an opportunity this year. You know what I mean? Which, I mean, it's open. It's open. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But hey, it is what it is, bruh. So it looks like the Raiders stand pat. They're gonna stick with their trade assets that they have. Now that tells me a lot about Clelin Ferrell, Jonathan Abram, and Josh Jacobs. I think 2 of the 3 are on skates. Not 2 of the 3 are on skates. 1 out of the 3. No. Yeah, 2 out of the 3 are on skates. They're gonna be out of here after this year. You're gonna let them walk. Now the only thing you got left to work in your favor is trade, not trade value, but compensatory pick value. The higher value you let walk compared to what you bring in, it all decide that decision is laid upon of what kind of picks you get in the compensatory. So you figure all 3 of those motherfuckers were first round picks. So you're letting 3 first round picks walk. So in return, you might get 3/3. Can you imagine if you were able to pull 3/3? 3 third-round picks. We already got 1/3, don't we? Just 1, right? So 4 third-round picks, a first, a second, 4 threes. How many 4s we got, you guys? Don't we got like 3 4s or 4 4s with the other couple of trades we made? Bruh, the Raiders are loading the fuck up. They're loading up. Now, those picks wouldn't come until, I think, that wouldn't be this draft, huh? Would that be the 2024 draft if they walk? which is next year, after this season, 2023, I think that goes to 2024. But that's still an asset. You can still trade future picks away. And you know what I mean? Bruh. And they made compensatory picks tradable. I remember when compensatories first came in the NFL, you could not trade those. You had to use them. But then a couple of years ago, I think it was 2 or 3 years ago, they changed the rule where then you now can trade your compensatory picks. So, hey, assets, bruh, assets. I'm telling you. But yes, man. Hey, for real, what time is it? That's all the moves right now, bruh. There's nothing else coming in late. Hold on, let me double check. Oh, wait a minute. Three new entries. Let me see something. Let me check. I just got some kind of updates. Is there anything that is noteworthy? All right. Yeah, the Giants, they stand pat. They don't make a move. All right. The Kansas City Chiefs traded Rashad. Come on, bitch. Man, why the fuck you want to jump on me? All right. The Kansas City Chiefs trade Rashad Fontaine to the Falcons before the... Okay. So the Chiefs made a trade. And it looked like they're just moving bodies and getting draft picks back. Let me see what it is. What the Queeson did. The Quees have dealt cornerback Rashad Fenton to the Falcons right before the trade deadline. Let's see, what did they get? They don't say what he got. Oh, wait a minute. For a 7th round pick. The Falcons are sending us a conditional 7th round pick to the Quees for their cornerback Fenton. Who gives a fuck? Like I said, there's gonna be shit tweaked. Hold on, let me see. Anything else? Nope. Like I said, I gotta keep my eyes open because shit gonna come in late. Especially if a lot of trades happen at one time at the deadline, they're gonna come out slowly because they gotta be okayed by the league. So they gotta make sure that they dot the I's and cross the T's before they sign off on it and say the trade is official. But yeah, man, hey, the Raiders look like they stand pat. We don't make a move. How do you feel about that? How you feel about that? Because I don't see a move that the Raiders could have made that would have shifted the needle in any direction. I don't see any offensive player, defensive player, just one fucking player that will come in here and change shit. I don't see that. So you might as well just hold on to your draft capital, ride the rest of the season out. Maybe you scour the free agency, get somebody to come in serviceable because you do get injuries. You're still gonna face that throughout the duration of this season. So now you have to play that game. Now the money that's under the cap, last time I checked, was $10.6 million. That's enough to go ahead and get bodies. And like I said, you wouldn't necessarily sign somebody in free agency to come plug in and start for you. That's not what a free agent body would be right now. Right now, what you would be doing is getting a player to replace a player that came up to replace a starter. You know what I mean? So it'll be on the back end that this free agent will be signed. Not up, not on the front line. So unless it's a big name that once they get acclimated to either the offense or defense, you can plug them right in. You know what I mean? So right now, it looks like this team is what it is. But see, here's the thing. It ain't like we had a horrible game this past week. But you're allowed to have a letdown, man. If they get 2 games like this, if Jacksonville does the same thing to us, then we have a problem. Vegas, we have a problem. This team is once this team start losing confidence, but this team is not built with players that lose confidence like that. We got rid of motherfuckers who was like that. Leatherwood lost confidence. He's no longer on the team. Adams is not the kind of player to lose confidence. I don't think Carr loses confidence. Carr seen worse times. Carr was playing decent since week 1. Week 1 was horrible. He took care of the ball all the way through. There was a few things, these close games that we lost, that he could have did different, but as well as the defense and the play calling too. So that's why I said I don't like singling out an individual on a 53-man roster. Everybody has to be accountable. Everybody. Because if one motherfucker don't do their job, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Carr can be the perfect motherfucking quarterback, throwing everything pinpoint. If that receiver ain't catching shit, Carr can't get the fucking... Come on, bruh. If the offensive line is letting this motherfucker get hit 9 times in a game, getting hit in the game, not just him. Stidham came in and got his ass hit too. That offensive line was fucking horrendous. You let a 4-man front abuse your fucking offensive line. None. You allowed pressure all game. These motherfuckers beat us with 4. How is that how? When are we gonna talk about that shit? Come on, bruh. This whole fucking team gets the fucking finger. Not this finger, but hey, damn near you getting this finger for motherfuckers that's tired of your bullshit, but you getting this finger. You motherfuckers need to get your shit right. Fuck that shit. We up here working 9 to 5s, buying tickets to the game, buying hats, jerseys. Come on, bro. For the fuck what? What, to watch you guys lose? Embarrassingly? You're an NFL team and you did not pass the 50-yard line until the game was over. You did not score a single point. Single point. Not even on it. You could not even a 60-yard field goal. Bruh, Raider Nation is getting tired, man. We deserve better than this shit. Our loyalty is always going to be there, but do not take our kindness for weakness. Do not take our loyalty for being fucking gullible. We're not gullible. We're loyal. There's a fucking difference, and if you don't know that difference, ain't nothing I can say to y'all motherfuckers, man. People are tired of this shit. Man, all gas prices is up. Food prices is up. Rent's going up. Housing market is going up. But yet you motherfuckers ain't giving us something to go ahead and be like, hey, that was $200 worth spending. I enjoyed myself. The Raiders blew the motherfuckers out. Afterwards, hit the strip, man, it was on. Man, y'all motherfuckers make... The only thing we got, man... Somebody asked the commissioner if we can play the rest of our games at home. Our 2 wins came at home. Can we get the rest of our games at home, please? Can this Indianapolis game be at home? Oh, it is, huh? Can we get Jacksonville? Can we shift that shit back in Vegas? We won all our games at home. It looks like that's the only chance we got. Man, come on, bruh. I know everybody know this shit, man. Everybody feeling the same way. Everybody feeling the same way. That's what I'm saying. I mean, if you motherfuckers don't like a player, that's fine. In this country, you allowed to hate a motherfucker. You know what I mean? I hate motherfuckers too. Now, hate is a strong word. I dislike motherfuckers too because they're not a part of what I agree with. But if you on my team and you out there on the field, the last thing I'm going to want you to do is fail to prove me right. And everybody keep Carr. It's more than that, bruh. If we just keep replacing quarterbacks in the same outcome, then what you're gonna blame Carr because if Carr would have produced, we wouldn't have replaced him with the cornerback that's doing the same shit. Look at the logic in that motherfucker, boy. You talk about merry-go-round, bruh. Come on, man. We all about to go crazy, man, and start pulling our fucking hair out. I already started, bruh. I pulled my shit out. I said, fuck this shit. What the fuck? I need this. You know what I mean? But hey, I feel y'all's motherfucking pain. Let's just take Carr's name out of the equation. Not the quarterback, just his name. Take his name off a jersey and just put a blank face in the quarterback there. If that motherfucker's in the game and he's taking the snap, I want that motherfucker to succeed. Now, see, there's motherfucker, and this is the way this shit go. This is why I laugh at this whole picking a player. You riding with a player or you're against a player, to the fact where it's like you don't want Carr to do good because you want him out of here. You want Carr out of here so bad. You need him to do bad for that to happen. You see where I'm getting with this? You see where I'm getting with this? You want him to perform bad. You want him to fuck off a possible win for your team, just so you can get him out of here, bruh. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? You actually want this motherfucker. You need him to do bad, because that's the only way they're gonna get rid of him. You don't want him to do good because you want him out of here. See where I'm getting with this shit? Come on, bro. Is that logical? Is that loyalty to the Raiders? You need this motherfucker to fail just to prove you right and to soothe your balls, because you got blue balls right now because they ain't got rid of them. You want them to get rid of him. I understand if he's not performing, yeah, get rid of him. But in order for them to do that, he has to fail. So basically what you want is the team to fail to get that quarterback that you don't like out of here. Bruh. You see what that shit look like? Can you see that shit? Oh my God. Raiders Down Under, what's the deal, man? Top of the afternoon to you. Oh my shit. It's real though. Think about that shit. Think about it. You hate Carr so much that you need him to fucking fail as the quarterback of the team you say you love for them to get him out of here. So you basically need your team to fail. And you want them to fail. Bruh. I need a drink to that one. Bro, I just solved the fucking riddle. Oh my God. So in essence, you are a Raider hater. Whoa. Well, anybody that wants the Raiders to lose is a hater, right? Denver, they want us to lose. The Niners, Kansas City, the Chargers. Everybody wants the Raiders to lose. Every time I look on Twitter, they be like, oh, this beat the Raiders ass week. Let's beat the Raiders. Fuck the Raiders, ain't shit. So in essence, you hate the Raiders because Carr is succeeding, and with him succeeding, they won't get rid of him because you hate him that much. That's why I don't side with players. Fuck that shit. I side with the team. Because, 10 years from now, none of these motherfuckers gonna be on this team. It's gonna be a whole new group of motherfuckers that we gotta get behind and push to get wins out of, to get to a playoff, to get to a Super Bowl, to get another ring. I don't give a fuck if Tim Tebow came out of retirement and the Raiders, Josh McDaniels be like, oh, let's get Tim Tebow. Bruh, I'm not a fan of Tim Tebow, but motherfucker, if you putting on our silver and black, you better get out there and win a game any way you know how. I don't give a fuck if you gotta run it every down. Every down, if you gotta run it, run that bitch. But get us a win. Because, after all, Tebow did win a playoff game with the Denver Broncos. Go figure. And he way bad than Carr. Let's keep it 100. So there's a way somehow, bruh, I'm not going to wish that man Carr to fail. Fuck no. I'm already mad that we failing as a team, let alone have to worry about one motherfucker with 53 motherfuckers on the team, not to mention the 16 on the practice squad. Woo! 69 motherfuckers on the team. 69 motherfuckers on the team. And you worried about one motherfucker failing. I bet you Santa Claus ain't getting you shit for Christmas. People like, oh, because Santa Claus got that silver and black suit. That motherfucker, man, these jive turkeys. Every time I try to grant them a wish, they always ask for some shit that I can't give them. I can't get rid of Carr. Ziegler got to do that shit. Damn, homie, I'm up here trying to get these little kids gifts. You talk about you want Carr to be down. Motherfucker, don't you want an Xbox or something? Yeah, you get an Xbox, get the new Madden now, you get rid of Carr yourself. You fucking off my Christmas. I got all these little midgets running around making gifts for kids and shit. You talking about you want a gift that I can't make. I can't make car be gone. Motherfucker, here's an Xbox, here's a PlayStation 5. Get the new Madden, right? Get the Raider team. This is what you do. Then when you get into the roster, take his motherfucking ass out the game. Problem solved. Problem solved. Merry Christmas, motherfucker. Ho, ho, ho. You know what I mean? Oh, shit. Yes, indeed, y'all. I'm not gonna carry on. Let me make one more check and make sure that's all the moves that was made. All right, there's another move that came in, you guys. Hold on. All right. Falcons trade Dean Marlowe to the Bills before the trade deadline. So safety Dean Marlowe has been traded from the Atlanta Falcons to the Buffalo Bills before the trade deadline. Yeah, hey, I'm telling you, there's moves still tweaking, or I say tweaking. You got 10 for 20. No, they got moves still coming in, y'all. So hey, shout out to Mike Guerrero, man. Top of the afternoon to you, my guy, for real. Free thinker, what is the deal? No, I ain't. You said the commercial, the old the insurance commercial, or there's something else out there? I didn't see it. George Lira, what is the deal, man? Top of the afternoon, man. Hey, like I said, Carr gonna be Carr. He gonna, you know what I mean? But do not. It's like you need him to fail for him to get up out of here. And that's like, to me, that's kind of like, bruh, you don't see the sense in that? That motherfuckers that really hate this dude, like, you need him to fail. If he fails, the team fails. For you to feel good about yourself, for them to get rid of him. That's, bruh. Me personally, I can't do that shit. I will not wish the worst on my team. Give a fuck about who it is on that team that I don't like. Bruh, if you out there on the field wearing our motherfucking colors, you get out there, you motherfucking win some games. I don't give a fuck if it's the last games you win as a Raider. Why you a Raider? Bruh, fuck that shit. I don't want you to fail. I don't want you to fail to prove a point, to make me feel good about myself. Fuck these players. I said it, fuck these players. At the end of the day, these motherfuckers only gonna be here for a short-lived career, and the next motherfucker's gonna be in line coming out of college to replace them. It happens all the time. Now, while you a player, represent the motherfucking silver and black. Because the same way that these motherfuckers get on your helmet, when you fuck up in the game, you probably, under your breath, you probably saying, fuck these fans. And I know you're not saying it in a literal term. You're just saying it, fuck what they saying. I know what you mean. And we saying, fuck you fucking up. You know what I mean? Fuck your mistakes. Fuck your penalties. These motherfuckers ain't long-lived. Now, you got some greats that always gonna be, they say once a Raider, always a Raider. Not if that motherfucker don't want to be a Raider. You feel me? You can't, we're not forcing that tag on a motherfucking player that does not want to be a Raider. Why would you give him the fucking distinct title of being once a Raider, always a Raider, if he's basically saying, fuck the Raiders? Randy Moss basically said, fuck the Raiders. You remember when they was on NFL Live one time, they was outside at the game, and they was like, you're a Raider, and he was yelling back at the mother. It was in Oakland. I remember that shit, but at Lake Merritt, he was telling the crowd, I'm not a Raider. I'm not a Raider. Okay, motherfucker, you not a Raider. You not a Raider. Now, he done changed the song and dance after that fact, but I think getting into the Hall of Fame will do that to you. You start catering to certain motherfuckers in that organization. And when I say organization, I'm not talking about the Raider organization. I'm talking about the NFL organization. You know what I mean? Because when you go into the Hall of Fame, you can't be bitter like that. These motherfucking teams traded for you, took a risk on you because they believed in you. Now, maybe shit didn't work right. It didn't go well. That don't give you the right to be like, fuck that team. That team went out to go get you. They wanted you. You know what I mean? So, hey, if you want to say everybody's a Raider because they was a Raider, man, I say that's bullshit. The motherfuckers that recognize they were Raiders when they played here are the ones that get that title of once a Raider, always a Raider. You grant that title to those who deserve it. Anybody else that say fuck us, well, motherfucker, fuck you too. Fuck you too. We don't give a fuck. I wouldn't spit in your mouth if you were dying of thirst and wouldn't piss on you if you was on fire. That's how I fucking feel. Because that's how you feel about this organization and the fan base that represent it. You saying fuck us? You was never a Raider? Okay. Yeah, you was never a Raider. I wish we can scrub that shit out the record books. You never was here. If that's how you feel. Oh, salty ass bitch. Yeah, my lord, you run deep with this shit. Motherfuckers, old weak ass fucking pro athletes, old baby ass, soft as baby shit ass motherfuckers, man. This organization got history. Many of a great that walked through the halls of that fucking Oakland Coliseum, LA Coliseum. Many of a great. I knew, I even was overcome when I first became, the first time I was ever a season ticket holder at the Oakland Coliseum for a Raider season, a football season, was in 2007. Yeah, 2007. First time ever. Right there by the black hole. And all you can think about is just thinking back in the 60s, 70s, you start thinking, damn, that same sideline, John Madden once walked that shit back and forth. You know what I mean? Jim Plunkett played in this uniform. Bo Jackson in LA at the LA Coliseum. You see that shit on TV. Like, man, he had many of a great game. Many greats. Art Shell. Upshaw. Gene Upshaw, rest in peace. You had legends of the Shield. And I need to start that series back. I have a series that I released called Legend of the Shield, and I go get old school, and I just outline their history as a Raider. And I'm coming back with that. I meant to do Marcus Allen. I still got that set up. I will start doing that again because I think it's very important for us to celebrate those who represent the silver and black, who deserve the title, once a Raider, always a Raider. And I'm going to go back and do that because I tell you, they deserve their flowers while they're still alive and walking amongst us and not after post-mortem. You feel me? And we do that. We tend to do that a lot, especially the Hall of Fame. It's like you want to wait until they're no longer here where they can't receive their flowers while they're still alive. You want to give it to them. You already know how I feel about that shit. So I'm not gonna just drag that on, man. It's something that saddens me, because it's like you want to see the face of this guy who gave his blood, sweat, and tears to a sport that was so physical that it ended you don't never get to end football. Football ends you. Sometimes you get lucky and walk away from it because the passion ain't there no more. But physically, you still got battle scars left after you leave the game. And you gave your all to it. You know what I mean? So hey, Casper, Otto, all the greats, man. Branch. You know what I mean? All the greats. We go Nnamdi Asomugha, even the Charles Woodson, Tim Brown. There's legends of the Shield. They are legends. And for a motherfucker that had an opportunity to become one of those legends, and after they leave, it's like spit on the Shield and fuck the fans. That don't sit well with me. That's why I get upset when fans do that with the Raiders. For you to say fuck this team. I've seen videos of motherfuckers scraping Raider logos off their car. What kind of whole shit is that? You sound like a scorned bitch. Like the bitch cheated on you with your brother and you just hate that bitch so bad that while she was asleep, you burnt her hair. You know what I mean? Like, bruh. No. You don't make excuses. See, and let me tell you what excuses are. All right. Now, excuses is what comes from the car Kardashians. Like, you see this little weird-ass division, a Kardashian and a Kardashian? Who the fuck got caught up in the... Come on, man. Come on, man. That shit is weird. But this is them. They got excuses. But the fact is, what an excuse is for someone to not acknowledge the reasons. When you don't want to acknowledge the reasons of why something is happening, you come up with excuses. You know what I mean? You come up with excuses. And that's what that is. Excuses don't come from the Kardashians. Hate come from them, but excuses come from the Kardashians. Now you got hate and excuses being mixed. Hate and excuses? Bruh, I wouldn't want to eat that for dinner. That shit probably tastes like ass and bum's balls. You know what I mean? Excuses and hate. I wonder what kind of fucking meal you can make out of that shit. But yeah, there are reasons why something happens. What is the reason why Carr's getting fucking hit 9 times in the game and getting sacked? What is the reasons? Don't give me an excuse. Don't say his shoe was untied or he didn't have a balanced breakfast. That's an excuse. But what is the reason? Why did he get sacked that many times? Why did he get pressured that many times? Why did the receiver not catch his pass? Why did the fucking time clock run out and they didn't pay attention to it? Why was the play calling on a fake ass fucking field goal or a trick play? Why? That's why fucking excuse. And excuse is to get away from the reason, because the reason don't work in your favor. So let me get an excuse. You don't want to say, oh, Carr threw a bad pass. Well, the wind was blowing. See the difference? The excuse, the wind was blowing. The reason, he threw a fucked up pass. Maybe somebody hit him down below. Maybe the pressure came and he had to throw it too soon. What's the reason? Maybe he didn't see the open man. Maybe he underthrew it. Maybe his elbow got hit. His hand got hit. What is the reason? That's all I care about is the reason. Fucking excuse. Excuses is for lame brains. And excuses for a lame brain. Like a motherfucker saying the reason why Carr short threw it is because he didn't have lotion on his ashy ass elbow. He's white. Ashy elbow, he's white. He is the ash. You know what I mean? What is the reason? Why did that happen? That's what this team needs to fucking figure out. Why is this shit happening? Why did we lose 24-0? Because I know Carr didn't give up 24 points on defense. Why no? Come on, bruh. Like I said, there's reasons. All we care is about the reasons. I don't fucking excuse. I don't care if this motherfucking oatmeal didn't have butter in it, so he didn't perform well. I don't care if he didn't motherfucking get that motherfucking brand new car that he wanted or that new house, and he's thinking about it. That's a fucking excuse. What is the reason? What is the reason? That's all that should matter. Fucking excuse. Like, motherfuckers, man, quit tap dancing on this shit, man. Quit dividing and conquering. Let's divide the nation so we can, we're divided. That's why we probably lost 24-0. Motherfuckers is pro-Carr and anti-Carr rather than being pro-Raider and anti-Raider. If you anti-Raider, get the fuck out. If you pro-Raider, keep riding till the wheels fall off. Stop riding with these fucking players, man. They breathe air just like you and me. They bleed just like you and me. They are not gods. They are not idols. Stop treating them like they idols and gods. God damn, y'all motherfuckers, boy, I tell you. And I'm not saying y'all in the chat, I'm just taking all out this fucking bag and tug of war bullshit. Man, that's some weak shit. I've never seen no shit like that. Never, but there's other organizations that go through it. Don't get me wrong, we ain't the only ones. But we laugh at them when that shit happens with them. We laugh at them. We was laughing at the Saints because they chose Andy Dalton. And we was, look at them, they argue like, oh man, just keep losing. And they beat us 24-0. Come on, bruh. We're the only ones looking like clowns. We keep saying Josh McDaniels is clown. The fan base look like fucking clowns. We arguing over a fucking player. Over a player. You're arguing over a fucking player that ain't gonna be a Raider forever. That's gonna be going out that door one day. But you arguing over this motherfucker. Like he done fucked your wife or he done gave your newborn all the clothes and shoes he needed. You either love or hate him. Fuck him. I'm worried about the Raiders, man. Come on. Let's worry about the Raiders. How about we do that? Let's worry about what the Raiders need to fucking do as a team to win, to get us to a playoff and win a Super Bowl. What do we got to do? You think replacing Carr is going to change everything and keep everything else the same? That shit, man, is so fucking whack. That shit whack as fuck. I don't know where the fuck y'all motherfuckers from, but where I'm from, I'm not siding with a player. You can like a player, you can hate a player. It's about the team, bruh. Look, what's this on my hat? Do you see Derek Carr face in the middle of that shit? Does it say Carr across the top of the shield? Man, fuck Carr. I say that too. Fuck Carr. Not as a person. Fuck him. He's a player. I don't give a fuck. He ain't paying my rent. He ain't buying my motherfucking gear. He ain't giving me tickets to the game. Y'all motherfuckers act like this motherfucker done molested you. You hate him so much. Like you got caught with his finger in your booty hole. And then the motherfuckers that love him like he done tickled your balls and it was the best feeling you ever had. Fuck him. You motherfuckers need to get back on ship. Get back on the ship now. Get off the plank. Come back on the ship. Let's worry about what this team needs. What do we need to do to fucking win? What do we need to do to win? Shit. Motherfucker so worried about what kind of fucking eyeliner Carr wearing. Yeah, I'm taking shots for both sides. What kind of eyeliner he wearing? Is it Revlon? Is he wearing Revlon? I don't know what he wearing. I don't know that shit. I don't care. If it keeps the sun out of his eyes where he can see the motherfucking receiver and not overthrow him or underthrow him, then hey, wear as much eyeliner as you want, bruh. Yes, indeed. The Raiders stand put. This is about it for me, y'all. I'm about to shut this shit down. But I appreciate each and every one of you guys for pulling up. All your guys' comments are valid from every angle. And that's what we want here. We want to, but we need to get back on track, bruh. We really need to see what the fuck is really wrong with this team. Is it the coaching? Is it the players? Is it the scheme? You know what I mean? Is it ownership? Let's go that high. You know what I mean? There's a lot of shit we need to look at. For real. Raider Chris in the house, man. Yeah, but nobody thought Gruden would take this team to the, you know what I mean, get this team ready for a Super Bowl either. Because he was green, you know? Nobody ever thought John Madden would do what he did with this team either. You know what I mean? He was a young guy. He was too young to be a head coach. That kind of shit. Sometimes you got to just shake the dice. You know what I mean? You took a coach that came from a pedigree of New England. Now, for you to judge this man by 7 games? 7 games? 7 games. So why don't coaches just sign 7-game deals then? And then you get a renewed for the next 7. You know, why don't we just sign 7-game contracts then? How about that? If that was logical, if 7-game body of work is logical to grade somebody on, why not just give coaches 7-game contracts? When that solve everything, then you can get rid of them, and all that money ain't gonna be owed to them. Come on, bro. We gotta see. Hey, is okay bad? Okay, but is that the only thing that's going wrong with this team, Gravy? Is the bad quarterback play the only thing that's happening? So what, we just look at the bad quarterback play, but anybody else that fucked up, we get to like sweep it under the rug and not mention it, huh? They don't get persecuted for their fuck up. Like I said, this whole team is at fault, bruh. This whole team. You mean to tell me that McDaniels called perfect plays every play? Like I said, Carr gets his deserved. You get your deserved finger too, Carr. This is what I'm saying. Stop putting everything on him, though. There's 53 motherfuckers on this team. 11 men on each side of the fucking ball. If one motherfucker don't do his job out of that 11, that play will not succeed. As we see, the offensive line, so bad is the bad quarterback play the reason why he's getting sacked and that there's no protection for him by the offensive line? Like they regressed? Is that quarterback play? Or Josh Jacobs didn't get no rushing yards? What, Carr didn't open the hole wide enough for Josh Jacobs? That either? I'm trying to wonder. You know what I mean? Or Carr couldn't stop Kamara on offense. Everybody who's at fault get the fucking finger. That's what I'm saying. It's a team thing. Stop making it individual. This is not boxing. This is not golf. This is not tennis singles. This is football. The largest team sport that there is. See, to me, that's an excuse. To just say it's just quarterback play and that's it, that's an excuse, bro. That's like saying the rest of the team, hey, that's an all-pro offensive line. Carr just ain't getting the ball out. That is not no fucking all-pro offensive line. That is not no top 5 defense in the NFL. Everybody who fucked up, you getting blamed. Carr getting blamed for not producing. Offensive line getting blamed for not doing their job. Play calling from the coach is fucking, you getting the fucking blame too, Josh McDaniels. Calling some stupid ass shit. Defense, you fucking letting these motherfuckers catch crosses in the fucking middle of the field like it ain't shit. You couldn't stop Kamara. You fucking out there trying to arm tackle and not wrap shit up. Who's gonna mention that shit? Bruh, Abrams taking wrong angles. Nobody mentioning that shit? Can't cover. Safeties look like ass. Morgan is getting abused. Anthony Averett ain't doing shit. I know he been gone for a while, but he out there and ain't what he doing. But that's Carr's fault because Carr can't lock down the number 1 wide receiver of the other team. You better give everybody their equal blame, bruh. We can't be doing scapegoats like that. I know, hey, he the quarterback. He's supposed to take all the blame. What, and let the motherfuckers that fucked up off the hook? No. Chandler Jones, get your motherfucking ass over here. Let me tell you something. You non-existing ass defensive end. What about defensive end? What about motherfucking Mr. Chandler Jones? That's bad quarterback play? Bruh, hasn't Chandler Jones been consistently inconsistent this year? That's why I said don't single out one player on the team. Let all these motherfuckers get the wrath. Let them all get cussed the fuck out. Put them all and if they don't want to do it, put them in the room. I'll cuss them out. Put them in the room. Bring me in for one day. I'll only charge $25,000. Bring me in. Put them in the room. I'm going on everybody's head. Everybody's motherfucking head. Everybody's head. And if you feel like that you did your job to the fullest, we gonna go watch the tape. We gonna watch the tape and see if you did. And if we watch the tape and see, hey, every play you showed up, you did not take one play off, bruh. You here, lunch is on me. Here, go to McDonald's, get you a 6-piece nugget and a small drink, because that's all I'm gonna afford out of $25,000 that you pay me to cuss y'all out. Motherfucker be cheap. But that's all I'm saying, man. Don't let other people off the hook just for one person. We don't want a scapegoat. We want the causes. What is like I said, fuck the excuses. What are the reasons why we lost like this? What are the reasons? Because we have to know the reasons to fix it. It's okay to dump on Carr, but if he ain't the only reason and Carr go out there and plays a perfect game and we still lose, then what we do after that? What do we do if Carr plays a perfect game and we still lose? Then what do we do? Pick the next man to go ahead and put all the blame on and keep going through the 53 until we solve the problem? That don't make sense to me. Yeah, 9 years. 9 years of, like you said, okay, now watch this. 9 years, my dog, yep, of nothing, right? How many years was it since the Raiders went to the Super Bowl? 2002. How many years from now has that been? 20 years? 20 years since we went to the Super Bowl in 2002, right? And Carr been here for 9? So who the fuck we blame for the 11 before he got here? 11 years before Carr got here, who fought for winning all or losing all those seasons? Who we blame? Culpepper? Jason Campbell? Bruce Kwiatkowski? Marcus Tuiasosopo? Jamarcus Russell? Matt Flynn? Listen, I can keep going. Carson Palmer, Aaron Brooks. So we get all of them get the same blame too, right? Something, hey, I think it starts from up here, bruh. Because no matter what quarterback we put on this team in the last 20 years, the same fucking outcome. And Carr wasn't there for all 20. Bruh, that's telling you something there. Maybe we're choosing the wrong quarterbacks. Maybe we're drafting the wrong quarterbacks, signing the wrong free agent quarterbacks. Because ain't no quarterback panned out in fucking 20 years since we had Rich Gannon. Facts. So maybe just we don't know how to draft quarterbacks. We don't know. Maybe we just don't know how to draft. Period. Because it looks like we got a lot more failures than success stories. Maybe we just don't know how to draft. What kind of guy? Maybe we need to look at the front office and look at the coaches that's involved in the draft picks and the free agency signing and see what kind of judgment do they have. What are they good at judging players? You know what I mean? Because obviously these past 20 years, our judgment been monkey ass. For 20 years, we ain't did shit at quarterback. 20. And Carr was only here for 9. You know, we did the young quarterback thing. Andrew Walters, Marcus Tuiasosopo, Jamarcus Russell. We went that route. We still failed. Then we get Culpepper, Aaron Brooks. We did that route. We still failed. So we need to know the reason. Why are we failing at this shit? We can't, out of all these quarterbacks, we couldn't get one? We couldn't get one. And out of all those quarterbacks we had in the past 20 years, let me ask you the truth. Which quarterback is the better out of all of them? Let's keep it 100. What quarterback out of the past 20 years, not counting Gannon, because that's the last time we went to the Super Bowl, what quarterback out of the last 20 years were the best one we had out of all those? Name them all, and who was the best? Because when Culpepper was here, the only good game he had is when he went to Miami and he had a vendetta against their ass for letting them go, and he ran them 3 touchdowns and was pointing to his knee, that his knee is okay now? That's the only good game he had. Bruce Kukowski, the only good game he had, playing Pittsburgh, where he was from. Aaron Brooks didn't even make it through the motherfucking beginning part of the season when Art Shell came back. The only motherfucker that showed hope was motherfucking Jason Campbell until he got hurt. He was a hellified game manager. Andrew Walters sucked ass. Bruh. Something ain't right. Every fucking quarterback we picked is trash. Yeah, he was good when he played, but then he got hurt. If we're gonna talk about fucking Waller getting hurt, then hey, Jason Campbell is injury prone. You know what I mean? Something, hey, we gotta go. We gotta stop just targeting individuals and find out what the real fucking problem is. Why are we selecting these quarterbacks that ain't shit? What is it? Why are we not drafting quarterbacks that, for instance, Philadelphia take oh my God, Jalen Hurts come in and they undefeated. We could have had Hurts. I'm just tired of this bullshit. It's like we always get mediocre ass motherfucking quarterbacks. The only fucking jerseys we are allowed to wear is a wide receiver, a running back, or maybe even a defensive end. Because that's the only good shit we ever get. That's the only shit we get. All of your quarterback jerseys, you might as well just, give them to the Goodwill, because none of them ain't shit. None of them. The only jersey y'all probably got is a Plunkett. Y'all probably got a Gannon. Ain't that a bit? Plunkett and Gannon and maybe Stabler. That's the only 3 quarterbacks in Raider history. Some people got Carr because that's the current quarterback. Them is the only quarterback jerseys you can wear out here and not feel like, damn, I ain't wearing just Jamarcus Russell no more. I ain't wearing this. I ain't wearing this Andrew Walter no more. Man, bruh, I know as a fan base, bruh, we need to know what the fuck is wrong. No. Carr gets to blame too. Like that, you're not hearing what I'm saying. I'm not saying exclude Carr, but Carr is not the only fucking reason why this team is losing. Stop that, bruh. Come on, one man is not responsible for losing. Come on. Even when we suck, look. Shout out to Stu. Stu even said we had the top 3 defense in 2007, but our offense was trash. And we was trash when we only won 2 games in 2006, but the defense was good. Do you throw the defense in with us being 2 games, a 2-game winning game or a 2-game winning season? And they were top 3? Motherfucker, hey, we gotta, Raider front office. We need some answers, bruh. We need some answers. I am not paying for another Raider ticket this season. I feel like it's a wasted investment. I will watch you at home on free TV where the beer is cheaper and I got plenty of parking space. You know what I mean? I can tailgate in the kitchen. But yeah, I'm speaking on behalf of all the nation. We need to know what the fuck is going on. We need y'all to make fucking changes. Don't blow smoke up our ass talking about, oh, we're still in it to win, go to the playoffs this year. Show us. Because after last week, bruh, that's hard to believe, bruh. It might look like you ain't even made no trades to really solidify that statement. So it looks like to me that if you guys tank accidentally, you're acceptive to that because you get high draft picks to go ahead and start adding high quality caliber players out of college. That's what that's making me feel like. You know what I mean? Hey, for real. No restroom line. I got 2 bathrooms. So if one is occupied, hey, bruh, go to the next one. I got soap, hand towels, toilet paper. Hell, if you shit on yourself, I got a shower too. Hey, for real, fresh nigger. Hey, there's a lot of shit you avoid going to the game. You only go to a game for the atmosphere, bruh. You don't see the game better than you see it at home. You know what I mean? And I see mine pretty good at home on an 86-inch TV. So I want to feel like I'm there. So I don't have to be there. I just go there for the atmosphere. You know, where else would you want to go pay $15 for a 12-ounce beer? You know what I mean? $10 for a slice of pizza. I mean, nothing beats that. You know what I mean? High prices is, that's the beauty of life. Go to the game, you know what I mean? Get you a pulled pork sandwich for $50. A big cup of soda for $25, bro. Ain't nothing like a big old cup of Coke for $25. Boy, you can't beat that nowhere. You feel me? Hey, Sinister, I feel you. That's what I'm sitting here like, dude, our choices of quarterback stink. It's not just Carr. It's the other 11 years that stunk also. Where are we going wrong? Why is the decision on quarterbacks so fucking horrible here? I don't like it here. This is not, we don't get it. We can't get a good quarterback. You draft them, nothing. You get them in free agency, nothing. You trade for them, Carson Palmer. You give her 2 first-round picks, nothing. Bruh, come on, man. Please. Please give us a good draft where bomb-ass quarterbacks are in the draft and we got a draft pick to grab one. Please. Please. God dang, this shit makes my ass itch. My God. Oh, McGloin, you right. That's enough. See, look, you got to steady adding names to the list. Look, hey, keep it going. Any other names we forgot? Matt McGloin. Who else? What other quarterbacks have the Raiders had since 2002? Nope. That was a nope. in case I'm brain farting. We done ran through so many of it, man. Yeah, hey, depressed Raider fan, $50 for a hot dog. Hey, brother, hey, fuck all that, bro. I'm not. You spend big dollars at a Raider game, bro. To see this shit. Oh my God. But you, hey, Sinister, like we was saying, bro, it's like an abusive relationship. Mother, hey, no wonder women be getting their ass whooped by their dudes, but they don't leave because they love them that much. And that's how much I can't leave this team, dude. I'm not built like that. You know what I mean? I'm not built like that because I'm the kind of motherfucker that be like some of us say for instance, down the line, 2-3 years, we win a Super Bowl. We all gonna be sitting here talking about, if you guys are still around and fucking with me then, we're gonna be sitting here, hey, y'all remember 2022? If you wasn't here for 2022, y'all motherfuckers y'all don't know shit. We deserved this Super Bowl. We gonna be talking that shit. We gonna be old as fuck talking about, hey, y'all remember 2022? It's gonna be 2032. We gonna win our Super Bowl. We gonna be like, hey, if y'all wasn't here during 2022, y'all ain't seen shit. Oh, Connor Cook. Oh, I forgot about him. Bruh, Matt Schaub. Bruh. See? Look at that. Look at all these names, bruh. Why are we cursed at the quarterback position? That makes me feel like we're cursed. Oh my God, y'all brought up names I fucking forgot about. NorCal Raider Jesse. Hey, bruh. Sorry for tapping your ass in fantasy. I needed that second win. Hey, salute to you, my guy. Bruh, hey, Terrell Pryor. And I wanted Terrell Pryor to succeed so bad, bruh. I was like, oh. And we got him in the supplementary draft, too. And that fucking, oh my God. Oh, that's another name, man, for real. Oh, shit. Yeah, hey, Sinister, I feel you, bro. I've been a Raider fan for a long time, bro. Longer than 20 years. Let's go back to the 80s. You know what I mean? As a teenager in the 80s, bro. You know, Bo Jackson was my dude. I was a running back, but I wasn't big like him. But I was just marvel at the fact that this motherfucker was a beast. Coming out of Auburn, was a beast. Bruh. And everybody was on that Bo Jackson bandwagon. Bo knows this, Bo knows that. The commercials. Man, Bo Jackson was my dude. Was my dude, man. There was other running backs, you know, when you play sports and you play a certain position, you look at other like athletes at that same position to see if you can learn some shit. Because Bo Jackson, he taught me no fear. You know what I mean? I was light in the ass. I wasn't his size, but I had no fear. And then I wanted to put the work ethic in that I seen, because I remember, like, this shit is old. When you used to subscribe to Sports Illustrated magazine, they used to give you like a VHS tape, and they had one of fucking Walter Payton, how he trained running heels and shit. So I used to try to do that shit too. I was like, man, that'll build your legs up, man, and keep me strong and shit. So that was one of the running backs I admired, was Walter Payton. Coming up along the way, you had Barry Sanders, of course, because he was so fucking electric at his size. You know, Eric Dickerson. Fuck. Man, there's just a lot of running backs that you just admire coming up. Marcus Allen, of course, against the motherfucking Redskins in the Super Bowl when he reversed it and he was gone. My God. But yeah, man, hey. Over 30 years. Over 30 years I've been a Raider fan. I've been loving these Raiders for over 30, bruh. Wow. Way over 30 fucking years, bruh. I'm working on 35. See, around like 87, 88. That's when I really started paying attention. I I got football cards. Like I've been like a football fan. Like I did some stupid shit in 3rd grade. Like you can do a show and tell. So I used to collect football cards. My dumb ass glued the football cards to a big old cardboard thing to bring it in class to show and tell. So when you try to take them off that board, the stats and all that shit ripped off. There's only two main. Not two. I got a few cards from 1980 that I still have in mint condition, and one of them is Lester Hayes. I got Lester Hayes mint 1980 because I did not glue him on the board. I got him still. When I was in 3rd grade when I had that shit, bruh, and still got it. Matt Flynn, yeah, bruh, it's a lot, man, bruh. Hey, Sinister, I feel you, man. That's why I'm like, are we cursed at quarterback? Because even before Gannon, don't forget the Hostettlers, the Jeff Georges. What was Kerry Collins? You remember, it continued then. Jay Schrader, Vince Evans. It continued. Oh my God, bruh. I think we might be cursed, bruh. We might be cursed. Bro, I'll tell you like this. This is what I say with Carr. You can cut your losses and not get hit for no money. It frees up $110 million, right? Overall for the contract that he signed. There's no guaranteed money after this year. But if you make that move, if you decide to walk away from Carr, you sure as hell better have that next motherfucking line ready to come in, because I'm not waiting no fucking 5 years to develop a quarterback. I don't want to wait another 5 years to see if a quarterback is going to develop or not. You see what I mean? That's why I said right now Carr is our best option. I didn't say he's the best quarterback. He's our best option. We don't have shit right now that we can say we can make the playoffs with. You might as well just ride out the course of the season and then reevaluate this shit after. If you can go get, and I said this shit, god dang it, if you can get Lamar Jackson some way, somehow, it's going to cost you 2 first-round picks, because I'm knowing Baltimore ain't just going to let up that easy if they fucking franchise tag him and he don't sign him. You know what I mean? We can come in and negotiate something with him, but we would have to give up 2 first-round picks. Would you consider Lamar Jackson worth this year's first or this year's draft coming? This draft coming for 2023 and a 2024 first-round pick. Would you sacrifice those two picks for Lamar Jackson? And you give him about 200-something million guaranteed. And 110 of it will come from Carr if you let him go, because he got a trade clause, unless he wants to be traded. Now, if he wants to be traded and you can get some way, somehow you can squeeze a first-round draft pick, then you can use those 2 picks and get Lamar Jackson this year and use the 2 first-round picks in this draft. If you can do that, I'm not saying you can, because right now Carr is not doing us a favor. But I've seen crazier shit happen where motherfuckers trade first-round picks for motherfuckers, to me, that ain't worth it. That ain't worth it. Because, to name one of them, when we traded Amari Cooper to Dallas, Dallas didn't win no Super Bowl from that move. And then what did Dallas trade Amari Cooper to Cleveland for? It wasn't a first-round pick. But you better have something in line. If you let Carr go, you better have something in line, because the fan base ain't going to sit here and wait. We're tired of fucking waiting. You better have something in line. See, hey, give up 3 for Lamar. Hey, can you imagine, and I said this shit, imagine Lamar Jackson with Devontae Adams. But let's be honest though. Let's address this elephant in the room. Would trading quarterbacks or would that like change the what would happen with this team winning? You'll still have Josh McDaniels calling the play. You'll still have the same defensive coordinator running the defense, Patrick Graham. Now, maybe you go into the draft and you get some players that can come in and improve the team. But being rookies, depending on where you draft them at in their development window, you don't know if they can come right in and play now, or it's going to be 2-3 years before they develop into a starter. We don't know. Now we're playing the guessing game. You see what I mean? But I like Lamar Jackson just because his overall gameplay, passing and running. That will keep. Hey, I don't know, bro. I don't know what their logic is. I don't know how they see this, what they're thinking. But bro, if you get rid of Carr, you better have something ready in line. You better have something ready, bro, because it's gonna get ugly if you don't. Yeah, hey, Navy vet, any quarterback would want to come here. But will the right one come here? We don't want any quarterback. We need the right quarterback, and you know what I mean, to come in here and win games. The right one. You know what I mean? How will Lamar Jackson look behind this offensive line? Would you feel Lamar would still be able to with a line like we got? You know what I mean? There's a lot of shit that goes into that. I'm not down on them either, but some of the play calling is suspect. Some of the play calling is suspect. You know what I mean? You're going to need a quarterback on this team that's not afraid to tell McDaniels, fuck no, I'm not running that shit. And not worry about the outcome. If Lamar Jackson come here, he'll be one of them quarterbacks because you're giving up 2 first-round picks for and giving a shitload of money to. He's going to have some say-so. He's not going to go out there and run anything that's going to be detrimental to him. But see, I like his ability to ad-lib during a play. If shit breaks down, he does have the lower extremities, the run game that is, to be able to get out of certain predicaments. So I wouldn't mind that shit. And like I said, he will have a major say-so in what is being ran or what is being called play calling wise. You would assume he would. He would have that much power. Not to override him, but at the same time be like, Coach, I don't think, fuck that. We ain't doing that shit. Sometimes you got to have the balls to be able to be like, no. But if you make that call and that play that you know what I mean, go ahead and go into is not better than what the coach was putting out there, you're going to have to take that on the chin, bro. He's going to tell you, that's why I told you to listen to me. But shit, all the players that played with McDaniels say that if you went out there and did exactly what he asked you to do, you won all the time. You won. I don't think we did everything he asked us to do. We couldn't have. We didn't block. The offensive line didn't block the way they was supposed to. Carr wasn't making the right decisions all the time like he was supposed to. The receivers wasn't catching the ball all the time like they supposed. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's wait and see, bro. That's all I can really say. Hey, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to those who are watching. If this is your first time here, please do me a solid. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that like. Hit the notification bell. And also, man, leave me a comment or two if you would like. Hey, you guys are always welcome here. Usually Monday through Friday, we are here, 7 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Eastern. It is the Good Morning Raider Nation live podcast. Today, I pushed back the time because I want to start right at the deadline of the trades. I want to see if the Raiders did make a move, we could be real time with it, and I can let you guys know. Let me check anything else. Nope, I don't see nothing else happening. So it looks like that's about it with the moves. Yep. Yeah, I think that's all the moves. The Raiders stand pat. The Raiders don't make any moves. Now it's a wait and see. Do they make moves in free agency? Do they wait for other teams to release players that they could not make a trade for? We'll wait and see, you guys. But I thank you guys, man. Once again, please subscribe. We are on our way to 1,000 subscribers. We are currently at the current time, Pacific Standard Time is. The winning lottery numbers are, we are currently at 923 subscribers. We are on our way, y'all. We are on our way. 77 more. 77 more subscribers. We will be at 1,000. I thank each and every one of you guys for subscribing, man. I salute to you guys. Thank you for the support. Thank you for hanging out with me, guys. We will be back here tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Eastern with the Good Morning Raider Nation Live podcast. And we will be doing this Friday, Fuck Your Team Friday, with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Bruh, we got to get this win Sunday. We're going to say that every Sunday. We need this win. So with that being said, man, if we can go out there and blow them out 48-0, that'll make it a little easier to consume. But you guys enjoy your guys' Tuesday. Be blessed, you and your loved ones. Make it back home safely. I look forward to seeing each and every one of you guys here tomorrow morning so we can do the same shit on the same Raider time, at the same Raider time, same Raider channel, right here on Raiders Allegiance. Man, I am yours truly, Lunatic Raider. Hey, thank you guys for pulling up and hanging out with me. It's a pleasure. I'm out of this. B.I.H.
You ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight? I always ask that of all my prey. I just like the sound of it.